Technicolor Italian slasher and a haute couture fashion house? The granddaddy of all Italian gialli? Heck yes. I'm Cinema Cultist. This is my review of Blood and Black Lace by Mario Bava. Blood and Black Lace comes to us from 1964, directed by Mario Bava, and here restored by Arrow Video in HDR, UHD. The restoration is gorgeous. A word on the feature. Mario Bava directs this a full 7 years before Bay of Blood, which I reviewed about a week ago, and almost a decade earlier than most other gialli and horror cinema would take to catch up with him. This comes just 4 years after Psycho and 4 years after Peeping Tom, which this has more in common with insofar as it's a kaleidoscopic whirlwind of murder in Technicolor at 90 minutes long. Going back to the restoration, Arrow did fantastic work with this one. This looks just as good as the restoration they did of Torso, which I reviewed last week. The print is superb, the color is dense and beautiful, and while the print is noisy, my followers know that grain and my opinion of it is a testament to the fidelity of film, so I don't think you could have a noisy enough print if that's what it takes for accuracy. The jazzy soundtrack is full of bossa nova big band, and it slaps. There is a ton of clarinet for mood, and it's fantastic. The villain here is stylish and timeless, and Bava takes care to cast the killer's black and often white mask against the stark and lurid contrast of his sets and production design. You can see the killer here off to the right. Here's the killer again, cast in red, the red glow of this victim's gorgeous screaming face. I also have to give a shout out to Italian actor Luciano Pigozzi, who I had never heard of before, but who looks so much like the late Peter Lorre, an icon of queer cinema who you know from The Maltese Falcon and so many others, and who died in 1964, the same year this movie came out. So I thought this was Peter Lorre in an uncredited role in his last feature, and instead it's his friggin' doppelganger, Pigozzi, and I shouted at the screen, "Ah!" A few other things are worth commenting on. First, Bava has a great sense of suspense. He uses some really yummy close-ups, some fantastic tracking shots, and he does striking work in both shadow and color. Often he does so in the same shot, like here and in many other places. The dub is not good, but that's keeping in line with the aesthetic. Unfortunately, the pacing also doesn't quite keep up, and the film lags a bit in the back half, so I have to take off points in order to leave room for more perfect affairs, like Peeping Tom that I mentioned earlier. But I really enjoyed this one, and I will definitely be adding it to my list of highly recommended gialli. It's also one of the most beautiful gialli I could recommend, so if you've got a big screen and you've got an HDR setup, please watch it. All things considered, I give Blood and Black Lace 3.5 stars. I give The Transfer from Arrow 5 stars. This is available in 4K from Arrow, and it's available to stream for free on Plex, Shudder, and AMC+. As always, my name's Devin. I'm the Cinema Cultist. Join the cult and follow me for more reviews.